Hey Julia, did you hear about the new teaching class, Intro to Education?
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to take it because I don't want my grade to drop.
Don't worry, it won't. As long as you put in the work and manage your time, it'll show in your grades. Plus, it's a college course, so you get 6 college credits.
So it's weighted?
Mm-hmm.
That means you get the 10%.
Are you guys talking about the education class?
Yeah.
I heard that if you take it, you get 10 hours of community service on your college resume.
Classroom observations. We do 30 hours of observations at Windsor as well as at other schools. The course is set up so that it is easy to handle as a high school student. Our class went on a full-day trip to Johnson City and Union Endicott for observations, where we were seen as professionals and were treated with respect by the students and the faculty at the schools.
After every observation in school that we go to, we have a write-up that summarizes our experiences. Each write-up includes a cover sheet, a verification visit form from the teacher that they sign that we were there. It includes a floor plan and different questions that we have to answer based on each observation.
Each observation has different type of questions. Some of them are talking about the teaching style, while others talked about diversity in the classroom and technology. And one big thing about this write-ups that has helped me is that it's taught me time management. These write-ups are long and take some time, so I divided up into different days so it didn't take as long.
One of the things that's most important about the write-ups is we get to interview the teachers that we observe. This allows us to understand their different teaching strategies and how they cope with the classroom, different than other teachers and other observations.
All in all, these write-ups help us a lot and teach us life skills, help us in college, and teach us how to write papers.
So what are some helpful tips that you have for students going into the education field?
I think anyone considering education has to love students.
Throughout the course, we were able to interview multiple teachers and learn about their experiences in the education field.
Did you have any requirements for this course?
We needed 10 hours of community service that was food insecurity related.
Were there any in-school or out-of-school opportunities for you to complete these hours?
There was a lot of in-school opportunities. The majority of them were in-school field trips, like visiting Windsor Human Development, the food pantry down there, the food pantry at BCC. However, there were out-of-school opportunities that you needed to participate in to fill up your hours, but Mrs. Herringshaw had already set those up. For instance, there was the holiday distribution baskets for Thanksgiving and Christmas that we participated. So either way, you really fill up your hours pretty quick.
Why do you think volunteering is important?
I think volunteering is important because it helps the community a lot, because we did food insecurity, so it made sure that people that are in need have a way of getting food and other things like clothing.
Thank you guys for coming in.
As a part of the course, we took a full-day field trip to SUNY Broome, where we first met with the vice president of the school.
During the day, we were able to take a tour of the campus, as well as get our student IDs. We also met with an education teacher and did fun activities with her.
We also went to their food pantry as part of our service learning project, and we ate lunch on campus.
We learned a lot of professional skills in this class, like how to introduce ourselves and shake someone's hand.
Hi, I'm Larissa. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Larissa.
We also learned how to properly thank someone. After speakers come into our class, or after we observe teachers, we write handwritten notes to thank them.
In class, we learned about the history of education, learning theories, and many others. But most importantly, we learned about a classroom community.
Classroom community is a strong classroom of unity in which students feel safe and comfortable, in which they can succeed.
For example, in a classroom, there needs to be respect and students listening to each other and the teacher.
In a strong classroom community, people will listen to their classmates and respect one another.
When a teacher is trying to build a strong classroom community, they will start with fun little games in the beginning of the year, also icebreakers.
Icebreakers are a good way to set a strong classroom community.
In a classroom community, teachers usually pair students together for teamwork and brainstorming activities.
All in all, this class is a life-changing experience. From the observations to the write-ups to the professional characteristics you obtain, this classroom will make you into a successful educator. Also, even if you don't want to be an educator, this classroom will make you into a successful professional adult.